Hi, my name is Jane. I'm currently an exchange student in Germany and I wanted to talk about culture shocks I've experienced in high school. I already recorded this. Okay, I already recorded this, like the entire thing, and the audio quality was shit. So we're doing it again with a separate audio recording on my phone. But yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, high school there's 4 different types of high school in Germany. So Gymnasium, Realschule, Hauptschule, and then Gesamtschule. So Gymnasium is like our typical American high school. It goes until the 12th grade, sometimes to the 13th grade. And once you graduate, you usually go on to university. Realschule, it's over. You graduate in 10th grade, so when you're 16, and you can either go on to gymnasium and continue your education there, or you start working directly at 16. Hauptschule is 9th grade, so it's like very similar to Realschule, it's just less academic. And then Gesamtschule, I believe, is just a combination of like all the different types of schools. I'm not completely sure, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Grading. So grading in Germany, very different. I think they recently did a switch in my school, I think, but normally it's 1 to 6, and 6 is the worst. So if you get a 1, it's the best, and like within the 1, 2, 3, you can have like 2 minus, 2 plus, like A plus, A minus type beat. Type beat, that was gross. Type thing. Currently my school does 0 to 15, and 15 is the best, 0 is the worst. But yeah, also a lot of the grade here depends on participation. So in participation, they consider it, they call it mündliche Noten, I believe. But it plays a big role in your final grade. And so for my grade currently, like, it's 50%. So it's a lot. Participation includes volunteering in class. Sometimes teachers include whether or not you disrupt the class. So like if you disrupt it, you're gonna get a bad note. Homework is also kind of part of the participation, except they get much less homework and the teachers don't check homework most of the time. Like, you don't turn it in. So it's like completely up to you if you're gonna raise your hand or not. And then the other half of your grade comes from exams. So exams are also very different from what I was used to. Exams span over months. Okay, so my new semester just started on the 7th of February, and my first exam is next Monday. So, and the like exam period goes from next Monday to, I think, end of June. So like you'll have like exams spaced out. You have to take an exam for every class. For some classes you have to take 2 exams. So that includes like math, English, German, language classes, so French, Latin, or Spanish. Those are the 3 my school offers. I think those are the main ones. Like, you have to take 2. Like kind of like core classes, I guess, in American terms. Yeah, there's also no phones at all in school. Like, they're very strict on phones, so you will rarely see a kid with their phone out because the teacher can take it away just like that. Something I found interesting is that my school does this thing where if your phone goes off in class, you have to bake a cake and bring it for your classmates like a couple days later. We had that happen yesterday, so the girl's bringing a cake next week. You can walk out to the bathroom without asking. I was utterly shocked. Did not know what was happening, And so that's very interesting. German school overall, like gymnasium at least, I attend a gymnasium. It's a lot more like an American university compared to a high school. You have a lot more freedom, and yeah, there's a lot more different classes, all that good stuff. There's frequent oh my god, I cannot speak. There's frequent breaks in between classes. So each class period is 45 minutes for my school. In between 45-minute period, you have a 5-minute break, and then after two 45-minute periods, so after 90 minutes of school, there's a 15-minute break and like a bigger break. You can go wherever you want during this 15-minute break as long as you're back in time. So a lot of times kids will stop by the local bakery and grab something to eat before they run back to school. There's a 45-minute lunch break at 1 o'clock, and so you can either go into the city and eat, or you can eat in the cafeteria. Normally you won't see older kids go to the cafeteria to eat, so like I'd say starting from like 9th or 10th grade, you won't see those kids in the cafeteria. Maybe even 7th and 8th graders. Normally cafeteria is just for like the young ones, so 5th and 6th grade. Yeah, forgot to mention, high school here starts in 5th grade, so you're going to the school and you will see children running around, because it goes from 5th to 12th grade, or sometimes 13th grade. But yeah, also school is a lot more flexible. The time isn't like it starts every day at this time and it ends every day at this time. It depends on your personal schedule. So in America, my school started at 8:20 and you get out at 3:35. Here, my schedule varies, right? So Mondays and Tuesdays, every day starts at 7:45 for me, which is like insanely early. I don't like it. But Monday and Tuesday, I get out of school at 3:15. Wednesday, I get out of school at 4:55. And then Thursday and Friday, I get out of school at 1. So I come home and eat lunch. So yeah, that's like very different from like American high school, or what I'm used to at least. Also, there's a lot more variety of classes that you have to take. So every kid has to take a foreign language, and that's like not including English. Like English is just a must have for everyone, and then on top of that you need to take a foreign language. So my school offers French, Latin, or Spanish. Spanish is okay, I don't know how to speak. The school begins to offer Spanish when you're in the 11th grade. So most kids take French or Latin, and they've had it for 3 or 4 years by this point, like in my grade. Yeah, you have to take math, obviously. So math, German, English, your foreign language. Sports class is mandatory for every single year. That's different because in America, I just had to take 1 PE credit to fulfill my graduation requirements, and so I did tennis. There's like ethics. Oh, okay, so you either take ethics or religion. And religion, there's 2 different religions. One is for Protestants and one is for Catholics, I believe, Catholicism. There's also philosophy or Navi, which is Naturwissenschaft. That's just like a general science. Biology, physics, chemistry, we take all of those like at the same time. I think I'm missing classes. Oh, right, okay. You can either choose from art, music, or theater. There's also a debate class that's an option. There's informatics. So there's like a huge variety of classes, and like you have to take these. So you also have a homeroom class, and so you'll take most of your classes with the same people. And you like we have a homeroom classroom, and like most of our classes are in there. Like the teachers will come to us, and sometimes like we'll switch rooms, and for like biology and chemistry we're in a separate classroom because like lab tables and whatnot, but most of the time you will be in the same classroom or at least with the same people. Grade sizes, like class sizes, are a lot smaller here than what I'm used to. I come from the DFW region. Yeah, I come from the DFW region, so my class size was nearly 1,000 kids. Here, my grade has exactly 150 kids, so it's like very different. There's no substitute teachers here, so if the teacher's sick or they have like a separate conference meeting they have to attend to, you just don't have class, which is like very nice. I already mentioned that. Kids, okay, kids dress much nicer. So like you just, in Germany, I guess it's just like very inappropriate to wear sweatpants or leggings. You will not see them wear sweatpants or leggings or like shorts. Literally, the girls at my school in America lived in like Lululemon shorts, right? You won't see that here. Like everyone wears jeans or like pants, like trousers, right? So everyone has their like little own fashion sense. They still wear skinny jeans, which is like different because like I think wearing like the baggy jeans or like straight leg jeans, era trend type thing, they're still wearing skinny jeans and it's like fine, like rock it, I guess. There's no dress code here at all, no mention of it whatsoever. That's like insane. Yeah, okay. Exams, back to exams. Exams are fully like written questions. Like so many kids at the beginning, they were like, do you actually have multiple choice questions? And I was like, yeah. Like, what do you mean? They do not have a multiple choice here. It's completely like free response. They're also a lot shorter. So in America, it's very common to have what, 50, 60 multiple choice questions, right? In like 45 minutes or 90 minutes. Here, I think my last math exam had 6. It had 6 questions with like parts, right? But like 6 questions in 90 minutes, like that's not a lot. Was still very hard. Math class is also very different here. Instead of having like algebra 1, algebra 2, geometry, like these separate classes for each like part of math, math is just math here. So last semester we did polynomials, which is like usually I think an algebra topic, like algebra 2 topic, and now we're doing derivatives, which is like a calculus concept. So that's like very interesting. A huge difference. There's no extracurriculars here. So no robotics club, no, I don't know, language club, honor societies are not a thing, which is like to be expected. But there's no sports team, so no soccer team, no football team. They don't really play American football, so that's like whatever. But if you want to do these activities, you have to go outside of school. There's no orchestra, no band whatsoever. I don't even think the school teaches, like, I think in music class they only sing. I don't take music personally, so I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they just sing and like do music theory. So there's no like violin lessons, there's no, I don't know, band, trumpet lessons, like stuff like that. Also no school spirit. That's not a thing because your school doesn't have any like games or anything for school spirit. So yeah. Also there is an internship opportunity for 2 weeks, at least for my school, and so it's 2 weeks in March and April, where you don't go to school and instead you go do an internship called a practicum. And so it has to be approved by the school. Pretty sure the principal has to approve it. There's like a form you have to fill out. The person that you're doing the practicum under has to like write stuff, sign stuff, whatnot. So you're just expected to go there, figure out, I think you just basically shadow the person. Honestly, you don't do much like proper work, but it's just to help you figure out what you want to pursue, whether or not you like the potential like career, like the day-to-day and stuff like that. So that's very cool. But yeah, those are like the main culture shocks that I can think of that I have here noted. But I hope you enjoyed. If you want to hear more culture shocks, such as like social interactions with people, I guess, or like in public, like grocery store, restaurants, stuff like that, please let me know. I would love to make another video. But thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.